Hello, this is Peter with another video. Today I thought I'd do an update on my in-ground Clementine tree. And this variety is Oro Grande. So I planted this last year. It was around, pretty much exactly a year ago, I think, about July. I'll have to check, maybe June, July last year. And I overwintered it in the ground. You can see, I'll link a video I did for how I protected it over winter. But the gist of it was I put some wooden canes around here and then wrapped a fleece or plant jacket over the top, and I also put some incandescent lights inside it as well. So I only put the lights on and put the jacket over the top of the wooden bamboo canes on the coldest nights, so those nights where it was likely to freeze or get some kind of frost. And some nights I only covered it and didn't actually use the lights when it wasn't going to be too cold. As you can see, the tree has actually done really well. The old leaves, you can see, have all curled a bit. I'm not entirely sure what's caused that. I'm guessing it's some kind of nutrient deficiency of some type. I don't think it's cold related because it's only started going like that in spring and into early summer. But yeah, you can see it has started to push out a bit of growth at the top here, but more than that, it's actually put out all this growth lower down. The graft union is right down here, so all this above that point is the Clementine, the Oro Grande Clementine, and some of these buds have actually put out 3 or 4 shoots at each node here. So there's a lot of growth around there at the base now. That's all slugged there. Let's gonna get rid of that. And yeah, you can see there's also a number of flower buds developing on it as well. There's quite a few inside the plant as well that you can't quite see because it's very dense with leaves. Yeah, there's also a little bit of new growth on some of the tips as well, but as I mentioned, the majority of the new growth is actually down here. So yeah, my plan really is to just allow it to grow as much as it can this year. I'm not going to prune it or do anything like that at this time of year. Just going to let it grow as much as it can this year. And then when we come to winter protection, I may have to trim it a little bit depending on how much it actually grows this summer and autumn. Just to get it so I can fit it in the winter protection I'm going to give it this year. But ideally I want it to be more of a bush anyway, rather than a tree form. So if I allow it to bush out, more branches around the actual main stem will actually help to insulate it a little bit over winter. So hopefully that'll give it a better chance of surviving in the future in cold spells. But yeah, overall it's doing really well. I did put these stones around here. I think I mentioned it in a previous video, but I just put them there to stop cats digging around the roots of it, because I was finding they were digging around and doing their business right next to it, which you might think, okay, that might help fertilise it, but don't really want any root disturbance, especially while it's only been in the ground for a year. So this year I just want to let it grow as much as possible, get its roots down, get as much leaf growth as possible. Any flowers that open, I'm not going to encourage them to set fruit, but I don't think I'll pick any off either. We'll just see what happens. I do have a number of potted clementine trees, so maybe I'll let them fruit and take any fruit off this, but yeah, for now I'll just let it do whatever it wants, basically. I'm not going to prune it, I'm not going to do anything other than just protect it from pests like slugs, snails, cats. But yeah, I think it's doing pretty well. Obviously we've had a very cool start to summer, so it's been quite slow, but hopefully now we're in July and then into August and even September, it'll continue to put on a decent amount of growth. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and then I'll be able to keep you up to date with how this clementine does in the ground here in the northwest of England. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.